Hello, my name's Ruth Unsworth. I'm a lecturer at the University of Glasgow, and I'm going to be talking about my paper, Sustainability as a Mode of Existence and its Crossing with Education. The term sustainability has become fractured and opaque, caught in a metaphysical crisis. This paper suggests that our difficulty defining sustainability is not just a problem of terminology. Instead, it reflects a deeper issue: how humans understand our place within the world. To move forward, I argue, we must rethink this relationship. We must rethink the word sustainability, not just as a buzzword, but as a crucial mode of existence. Rather than offering another technical definition of sustainability, I ask a more fundamental question. What if sustainability is not a goal that we are trying to reach, but rather a way of existing in relation to the earth and to one another? The paper begins by pointing out that sustainability has become a widely used but conceptually fragmented term. Different fields, economics, environmental science, politics, and education, all use the word differently. This fragmentation matters because sustainability is often framed as something that we can manage, measure, or optimize. But the meta-crisis that we exist within and the polycrisis that we exist within reveal something deeper. Humans are not separate from the systems that we're trying to manage. Instead, we exist within complex ecological, technological, and social networks. Understanding sustainability therefore requires rethinking our relationship with the world itself. To describe this entanglement, I introduce the concept of the subject. Moving beyond the traditional divide between subject and object, we encounter the subject, a merging of subject and object, describing the tangible entanglement of human and non-human entities. Traditionally, we treat humans as subjects, agents who act, and the world we come to know as objects, things we seek to understand, use, or control. But this separation no longer makes sense in the context of global ecological systems. Objects such as plastics, chemicals, or technologies are not passive materials. They are part of dynamic networks that shape ecosystems, economies, and human behavior, just as ecosystems, economies, and human behavior have shaped them. The idea of the subject highlights that humans and non-humans are mutually entangled participants in shared systems of existence. This paper argues that education plays a critical role in this shift in thinking. Sustainability education, from this perspective, should not simply transfer environmental knowledge or promote predefined solutions. Instead, it should create spaces where students can explore the relationships, tensions, and contradictions within the systems we inhabit. Moments of dissonance, where values, systems, and assumptions collide, can open up possibilities for new ways of thinking and living. From this perspective, authentic transformation doesn't come from easy consensus. It arises from engaging with generative dissonances, the productive friction of our contradictions as we learn to live together as part of the world. So rather than treating sustainability as a fixed destination, the paper invites us to see it differently. Sustainability education, from this perspective, must foster caring attention and kinship-based relations, moving towards an ethics of mutual responsibility rather than human domination of a world. Sustainability then becomes the ongoing question of how we exist together as part of Earth. And education becomes the place where we learn to notice those entanglements, where we learn to question our assumptions, and where we learn to imagine more responsible ways of inhabiting the world. By reconfiguring how we live and learn, we can co-create a world worth inhabiting. The paper argues for embracing our entanglements. Thank you for exploring this mode of existence with me.